What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Waiter Zone podcast, and we are back for another week of soccer, guys. I hope all you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I was out here eating a whole bunch of food. I got stuffed. I hope you guys got stuffed. We took about a 3-day break because I wanted to enjoy the holiday, and I hope you guys enjoy the holiday as well. So yeah, like I said, guys, we're back for another week of soccer. Let's get right into this week. I want a good, positive week. All the main leagues are back, so I feel like I found some good lines for the week, and I have a big slate for you guys today for this first day for the back. It is going to be Sunday. I'm going to have some NFL out, so if you guys are going to tune into my other videos, watch my NFL videos because I'm going to have other videos out later. So let's get right into the soccer slate, guys. First bet of the day is going to be in the Australian A-League. I'm going to be taking Macaurthur over 1.5 goals. They're playing Brisbane Roar. This game's going to be on about 1:45 in the morning, guys, Pacific time. So if you guys watch this video, go take this bet before you go to sleep tonight because you probably won't be able to stay up and watch it unless you are a night person. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm taking Macaurthur over 1.5 goals. Historically, Brisbane Roar is probably a bottom 3 team in the league. Macaurthur, I think, is going to be a top 3 team in the league this year. They have probably like the top 2 best scorers in the whole entire A-League this year. And as long as their defense keeps up this year, I think they'll be a top 3 team. But even if the defense doesn't keep up, guys, that's why I'm taking the over 1.5 goals on them, just in case Brisbane Roar goes out there and scores 2 goals. We still catch our bet because I do believe Macaurthur at home scores at least 2, maybe even 3 goals in this game. I think this game's going to come out to a 3-1 victory for them. So give me Macaurthur over 1.5 goals for the first bet of the day, guys. All right, guys, for the second bet, it's going to be a 2-leg parlay. It's going to be Barcelona over 1.5 goals and AC Milan over 1.5 goals. Both of them are playing probably bottom 5 teams in the whole entire league. Las Palmas is not a good team at all this year. They've been having a really bad defense. And even when they do score goals, guys, they don't ever play defense. So even if Las Palmas goes out here and somehow scores 2 goals against Barcelona, I think Barcelona scores about 3 or 4 in this game. So give me Barcelona over 1.5 goals. And AC Milan as well, guys. They're playing a team in Empoli where Empoli is not good away from home at all. If Empoli was at home this game, guys, it could come out to a 1-0 win for AC Milan or maybe even a 1-1 draw. But because AC Milan is at home, I do expect them to go out there and score 3-1 goals. Last time I called for Pulisic to score a goal, he scored a goal. I think he's going to score a goal again in this game. Like I said, I think he's the best player in AC Milan this year. So give me AC Milan over 1.5 goals and Barcelona over 1.5 goals. I think both of these teams score at least 3 goals in these games. The next bet's going to be Elvsverg taking on Paderborn. This is going to be in the Bundesliga 2. I'm going to be taking both teams to score in this game, guys. I do believe both teams are going to be able to at least get 1 goal. I think Elvsverg might win this game, but I would not be surprised if Paderborn goes out here and wins this game, guys. I could see this game being a 2-2 draw or maybe even a 3-2 game or at least, guys, I see a 2-1 game on either side, whichever way this game ends or whoever wins. I do believe at least these teams score at least 1 goal each. Historically, both these two teams in the last 5 games, they both have scored at least 1 goal against each other. And I think Paderborn is a better team, but Elvsverg is playing at home, so that kind of helps out with the worst team playing at home. And Paderborn, like I said, I think they're the better squad. I do believe they score, and with Elvsverg being at home, I do believe they'll be able to score as well. So give me both teams to score in this game, guys. This next game is going to be in the English Championship. It's going to be Watford taking on QPR, and I'm going to be taking Watford to win this game on the money line, guys. I think Watford wins this game, even if it's a 1-0 game. I do believe they're the better squad. QPR is the bottom 3 team in the whole entire league. They've given up about 28 goals and only scored about 14. And Watford has probably done the exact opposite of scoring about 28 goals and only giving up about 14. And I do think Watford is going to go out here and score at least 2 goals, win this game 2-1, maybe even 2-0. But just in case we get Watford going out here and playing a defensive game, scoring 1 goal and playing back, we're going to take that money line because Watford tends to do that sometimes, especially playing at home. So give me Watford on the money line. I do believe they win this game, even if it's 1-0. Guys, this next game is going to be English Premier League. It's going to be West Ham taking on Arsenal, and I'm going to be taking Arsenal over 1.5 goals, guys. I do believe West Ham is good enough to score 1 goal, even though they've been having a bad season. Arsenal should go out here and dominate this game. If Arsenal is going to actually try to make that title push, but Liverpool's looking like they're dominating this league. It looks like Liverpool's going to end up winning the whole title. But the Chelsea coming up around, Chelsea winning games, Arsenal can't afford to go out here and lose this game or even tie this game, guys. They have to win this game, especially like I said with Chelsea, Man City's falling off, Premier League. Liverpool's on the head of the Premier League. Arsenal has to win this game, and like I said, I do believe West Ham is going to score at least 1 goal in this game. So we're going to be taking Arsenal over 1.5 goals, just in case West Ham goes out there, scores 2 and ties it, and Arsenal goes out here and scores 2 and it's a 2-2 game. But I do believe this game is going to be a 3-1 victory for Arsenal. So give me Arsenal over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, this next game is going to be Dortmund taking on FC Bayern Munich, and it's going to be in the Bundesliga. And I'm going to be taking both teams to score and over 2.5. I think this game is going to be a back and forth game where high offensive teams go back and forth, and their defenses have been looking very suspect for both these teams. I think Bayern Munich is going to be the better team this year. I think they're going to end up winning the whole entire title this year for this league. But then Dortmund playing at home, Dortmund's offense is really good, especially at home. I think both of these teams do at least score one. I think Dortmund scores at least one goal, maybe even two, but I think Bayern Munich scores about 2 goals, 3 goals in this game, and this game's probably going to hit the over 3 possibly. And I think this game's going to be an easy game for us to catch the both teams to score an over 2.5. So like I said, guys, both these teams are probably are the top 2 high offenses, and I do believe both teams score a goal. So give me both teams to score and over 2.5 in this game. All right, guys, for this next bet, it's going to be another 2-leg parlay. It's going to be Feyenoord over 1.5 goals and Sporting CP over 1.5 goals. Feyenoord's playing Stuttgart, where Stuttgart's a decent team, but I do believe they're a decent enough team to score at least 1 goal in this game. But Feyenoord is probably going to be one of the best teams in the whole entire league. They just went out here and scored 3 goals against Man City, and it was a great comeback for them, where Pep Guardiola was out here about to pull off his hair, which he doesn't even have any hair, guys. He was digging into his skin at this point because he was so mad that this team scored 3 goals on them. And I do believe they're going to go out here, dominate this game with how their offense has been playing recently. Like I said, scored 3 goals against Man City, and now they're going to go out here. I believe they're going to score 3 or 4 goals against Stuttgart. So give me them on the over 1.5. And then we're parlaying that with Sporting CP, where I do believe Sporting CP is the best squad in all of Portugal this year. They've been dominating teams, and they've been looking good against teams like Man City as well. They went out here and beat Man City. I think it was 4-1. I think they dominated that game against Man City, and now they're playing Santa Clara, where Santa Clara is a decent team in the Portugal League, but I do believe they're going to score at least probably 1 goal. But I think Sporting CP wins this game 4-1 as well. So give me Feyenoord over 1.5 goals. I believe they score 3 or 4 goals, and the same thing for Sporting. Give me them over 1.5 goals because I think they score about 3 or 4 as well in their game. All right, guys, this is going to be the last bet for you guys. It's going to be a 2-leg parlay as well. It's going to be Cruz Azul over 1.5 goals and LA Galaxy to qualify. One of the games is going to be Liga MX playoffs, and this one is going to be in the United States MLS playoffs. I believe Cruz Azul is down 3-0 or 3-1 on aggregates at the moment because Tijuana went out there and smacked them in Tijuana. Cruz Azul has been the better squad all season, and especially at home, Cruz Azul has been dominating teams. And if they want to even get a chance to come out here and even get close, they're going to have to score 3 goals to get the aggregates tied. And I do believe Cruz Azul is going to go out here and score 2 or 3 goals in this game. But the point is they're going to have to stop Tijuana from scoring 1. Tijuana scores 1, this game might be over. But I do believe Cruz Azul is going to be pushing so hard for those goals because they're not going to want to go away without a fight. So give me them on the over 1.5 goals. And give me LA Galaxy to qualify as the second leg of that parlay, guys. These are probably the best 2 teams in all of the MLS this year. Seattle Sounders has been playing really well. Los Angeles Galaxy has probably been the best team all year. If you guys have been watching my videos all year, I've been telling you guys I thought I was going to come down to the Galaxy or Columbus Crew to win its whole entire title. Columbus Crew got upset in the first round. Now Galaxy's out here as the favorites, and I believe they're going to go and win the title. I'm a Galaxy fan. I'm wearing my Galaxy jersey at the moment as I record this video. I do believe we're going to go out here and win the title this year, so I'm taking us to qualify. I do not want to go out here and take the money line on us because I might go to penalties. It might go to extra time, but I do believe no matter what, Galaxies are going to qualify. I think we're going to go to the finals, and I think we're going to win the whole entire championship. So that might be a little bit biased from me because I am a Galaxy fan, but at the same time, we're playing in LA this time. Seattle is a great team historically, but I don't think they're going to be able to go into LA and beat us. So hopefully I'm right on this. Give me Cruz Azul over 1.5 goals. Give me LA Galaxy to qualify and go into the finals, guys. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. Big slate for you guys. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys. I'm going to get my NFL bets out, so stay tuned for later on for more of my videos. I'm out of here, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.